We're live.
Okay.
Right. So thank you very much for joining us again. It's been an amazing time of coming along your way with this maiden debate competition of Nugs Ukraine. And we've started, I mean, it's been a while. I mean, we started with the elimination phase and we did the semi-final phase. And today, by God's grace, we did also the final phase. And now our participants, the debaters have finished debating on two strong motions and they have impressed the judges in different ways. And their results have been collated, ready to be delivered. So if you just join us, this is the second edition of the YouTube feed of the debate competition that we just had, the declaration of the results. So before we go ahead with the declaration, we are going to take some few remarks from our judges so that, I mean, you'll take a cue from exactly what they're going to tell you. So over to you, our judges.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us once again. I'd just like to start off by, on behalf of the judges, by saying that all the contestants did very, very well. Actually, we were very, very proud of what they've done. Having judged the semi-finals as well, I think that there was quite an improvement, and I think a lot of the candidates actually took on the evidence and the suggestions that we'd given to them during the semi-finals. So I think I'm very, very proud of them on that note. There's just a few pointers I wanted to, again, just point out for next time, just as an improvement. So in terms of oration, we felt that the candidates could have, again, could have gone without reading. I think we mentioned this the first time, so I'm just going to reiterate what we said, but just to say that there was a lot of reading from notes, and you could tell that it was very clear. I think even if you're going to read, just make sure to keep eye contact, so glance up at the camera every now and again, and I think that would have done it. The second point was in terms of the points, it was difficult for the judges to tell where the clear points were, and I think this is actually more of a note for organizers as well, just so I think maybe next time to make available the marking scheme, so that maybe candidates know what points where the judges are going off, so that they can tailor their debates to what they're being marked on, so that perhaps they can make the points a bit more clear. In terms of timeliness, actually today was perfect. Everybody was on time, so we're very, very impressed with that. The supporting evidence, again, we mentioned that during the semi-finals, there's been a huge improvement from the semi-finals to today, so I'm actually going to commend you guys on that. But I think for the next time as well, a bit of improvement on the supporting evidence, just to say if you could mention the sources. I know a few people did it and mentioned the sources where they got their evidence from, but it's difficult to tell whether you're given evidence if you've not got sources. Sometimes it just sounds like you're making a statement. So, and then the very final thing I was going to say was the summary. The summary, it was very well done. Most people, got their points across. The only negative I have to say about the summary is the fact that all the summaries felt like it was a reply to each other rather than it being a summary of what your point is. So I mean, the summary is exactly what it says. It's meant to be a summary of what your point, whether you're for or against, and then your main points why you're for or why you're against. But I find that most of the time candidates would, in their summary, would actually be saying, well, according to what this opponent said, and this is not what we said, and it was more like a back and forth. So I think if we worked in the summaries as well, then that would be it. But overall, we're very, very impressed, and may the best team win. Over to you, Judge 2.
I think you've literally said everything, and I would just say congratulations to all the participants. There is more room for improvement, but they've really impressed us in this particular phase. And I mean, I would have wished to elaborate a little on some of the stuff you said, but you were too detailed about everything. So I'll leave it to that, and also wish that the best team wins. Thank you very much.
Thank you, judges, for such a great time. Our second judge is not here. But he's also, I believe, have the same impression has been communicated by our two judges. So thank you very much for your time as well. In fact, we know how your schedules are, but you could just manage to fit this in, and it has been impressive the way you have been with us and your recommendations have been taken note. And I believe that in our subsequent debate competitions is going to be much improved because of such constructive suggestions that you have given to improve it as well. Right. So without wasting so much time, I guess I'll go straight to the results that have been submitted and how it was correlated, and get to know that our judges are going to get the detailed description of the reason for the marks that they gave. So the one I have received is the summary results that is going to be presented, and later they will submit in their detailed, and it could be made available to you as you contact the academic directorate. So this is the results as presented. Right, so we had two motions and we had three judges judging that. Now, Judge one, in the first motion that we had, the Judge one gave an average mark of 32 to SUMY. Judge, she gave an average mark of 27.25 to Kharkiv. Judge two, sorry, the same Judge one, but second motion. The second motion, Judge one, she gave an average mark of 38.75 for SUMY and 38.5 for Kharkiv. Judge two, in the first motion, Judge two gave 37.3 average mark to Kharkiv and 37.4 average mark to SUMY. And in the second motion, Judge two gave 37.4 to Kharkiv and 38.9 to SUMY. When it comes to Judge three gave an average mark in the first motion of 34.5 to Kharkiv and 39 to SUMY. And in the second motion, he gave an average mark of 36.5 to Kharkiv and 36 to SUMY. So in all, the final score, the average of it all is that Kharkiv emerged with 35.258, and SUMY also came out with 37.025. So it is my pleasure that in the maiden debate competition of Ukraine, the winner is SUMY. We have emerged a winner with the marks of 37.025. And I want to express my excitement and congratulations to you, SUMY, for such impressive mark. And Kharkiv, you guys were amazing, fantastic in all. And I wish you best in the next season as we come away your way with the second edition of the Nugs debate competition. Congratulations, SUMY, and all the best in your further endeavors as well. Thank you very much and have a good night.